Today we are going to review the first ever Dragon Ball fan manga that I ever read, Dragon Ball Super X animated. This is an animated format and it is created by RHB Animation, whose animations I've already reviewed on this channel. He uses Flipaclip, which is an easy to use animation program that anyone can use, but it is time consuming. So the fact that these look so great is a testament to how much work goes behind them. Now the story of Dragon Ball Super X, at least the first part, is quite simple. The Tournament of Power has just concluded and the existence of the universes and the Dragon Balls have been spread out throughout the entire cosmos, and now we have Frost's older brother, Bleed, heading to Universe 6's Earth after hearing about the Dragon Ball's existence. And on Earth, we have Kaba and a few Saiyans who were there to protect her. This is the scenario that plays out through Dragon Ball Super X, leading to Goku and Vegeta coming to help Universe 6 in its time of need against Bleed. So I actually already reviewed this Dragon Ball fan manga and I placed all my reviews in one easy to find video. I am going to leave a link to that video in the description below and the top comment. Go ahead and check it out, guys. I literally just dropped it a few days ago. Check out the entire story of Dragon Ball Super X Part 1, the entire story of Bleed. That way you're all caught up with the manga. Today's Dragon Ball fan animation actually covers just one chapter, and that is chapter 3, Let Loose the Battle of Gods. Now, it doesn't cover the entirety of the chapter because there are almost 100 pages to it, but it covers the major points in the animation that we're about to see today. It is really cool to see some of these manga panels painstakingly recreated in this animation format by RHB, so I definitely give him all the praise and kudos. As always, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more Dragon Ball fan animations. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into Gogeta versus Bleed. Right off the bat, it looks like this entire intro is a love letter to Dragon Ball Super's beginning cards, the beginning of each episode, trying to give you a little bit of what happened in the last episode. This one's called the same thing as the manga chapter. I definitely like the nice little touch of Gogeta being fused together by Goku and Vegeta really having no choice as Armored Bleed is barreling toward them. We have the first 2 pages of chapter 3 reanimated, recreated in this Flipaclip style. As you guys can see right here, they're done pretty well, and we have the iconic "I am neither Goku or Vegeta, I am Gogeta" speech that Gogeta likes to give, and I think Vegeta also.
ちょうどいいハンデだ。ついてこられないのかい？仕方ないですね。生物が目障りだ。結構やるじゃないか。くだらねえことしやがって。
Again, more panels from the Dragon Ball fan manga, reanimated, remade, a huge love letter to the Dragon Ball Super X manga. It's great to see this, honestly, and this is, in my opinion, a good way to go about showing or showcasing animation-wise Dragon Ball fan mangas. Give a little bit of love to the panels that made things work, that made this shit go bonkers, because this Dragon Ball fan manga, again, it holds a special place in my heart and a lot of people's hearts, because this is one of the first ones that came out right after Dragon Ball Super ended. I do like, just like in the manga, that Bleed's armor is breakable and Gogeta is actually doing physical damage to him that we can actually see. That is something that is missing in a lot of Dragon Ball Super, not including the Broly movie that actually shows some battle damage, but battle damage in most of Super is missing when it comes to the intensity of the fights. Of course, Goku usually is the most battle damaged one, but other characters, especially villains, don't get the sort of battle damage that we are used to seeing in Dragon Ball Z. Oh my god, this is just so beautifully done. This brings a tear to my eye. Dude, they even got Kava's ridiculous open mouth gape at the shock of seeing Gogeta just destroy and decimate Bleed so easily in base form. I mean, it is really shocking up to this point, because Bleed has been a menace for several chapters now, so seeing him just be torn apart like this, specifically his body armor just breaking apart, is quite shocking. I definitely like the direction that they're going with this. Pound for pound recreation from the manga is just something to behold, but I definitely like the fact that to protect himself from this devastating Kamehameha blast by Gogeta, one that would have killed Broly in the movie, to basically make himself a barrier by blowing up his energy in almost like a self-destruct move, but obviously not destroying himself. It's a really interesting ability where it's almost like he encases himself in a shell of ki, hoping that the Kamehameha blast won't break through it. It does do him damage, it destroys all his armor, but he is still alive. But right now you can see that he is on his last leg. And Bleed finally transforms into Golden Bleed. Now he is on the same level, or at least a very similar level, to the God Ki transformation, similar to Frieza before him. And I just gotta love the panel in the actual manga. It looks so glossy. The golden transformation, usually when it's transferred to manga or fan manga, it looks a lot better in my opinion than it does in the animation, just because of how shiny and dark it is. It usually makes the character look a lot more beefy. It looks like almost like one of those holographic Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon cards back in the day. I definitely like this transformation. Gogeta and Golden Bleed fly at each other to commence the battle that is going to decide the future of planet Earth in Universe 6. And that is the end of this Dragon Ball fan animation, but not the end of the fan manga. There's plenty more that happens here, and there's actually a second part to Dragon Ball X that has to do with Android 21 that, if you're listening to me, RHB, yeah, you could definitely animate it, honestly. I would love to see that. I would love to see that manga animated. But guys, this is awesome, and I gotta give this a 10 out of 10. This is great. I love the fan service to those who have read the manga before, and just the recreation of the manga panels. It's great to see somebody putting so much passion and love into something that really helped the Dragon Ball community as a whole move on from Dragon Ball Super's end. So I am going to leave a link to the entire story of Dragon Ball Super X for the Bleed arc in the description below in the top comment. Go ahead and check it out, guys. And if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag end of video squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Chameleon Pathfinder. I knew Universe 6 would have an alternate version of Cooler. Well, even if there is one, he probably wouldn't be canon and Cooler and so many other amazing non-canon Dragon Ball characters. That's my opinion I'm going with. I think that he is definitely Cooler, obviously, for Universe 6, but in a way, in my opinion, he is cooler than Cooler in Universe 6. Got a cooler name, has a cooler plan. He actually faces off against the God forms. But if the new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out has Cooler in it, maybe we'll actually get to see like a version of Cooler, like a new updated version of Cooler that has a lot of similarities between Bleed, and I'll definitely be making those videos when the announcement of what the actual movie is about. If it's about Cooler, I'll make the comparisons between Cooler and Bleed. I'll definitely drop that video. Thank you so much for your comment, Chameleon. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.